last week's video was so exciting. That car was so much fun to drive.
It is fun.
I wonder though if that BMW was the lowest horsepower BMW in production.
And it probably was with only one cylinder.
Crazy, 13 horsepower.
But today's gonna be totally different.
Oh yeah.
We're looking at the most powerful BMW ever built.
I'm so excited.
And there she is.
Oh man.
The 2020 BMW 8 Series. But not just any 8 Series, the M8.
And not just any M8, the M8 Competition.
Oh.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to get this car on the road.
Let's not waste any more time.
Please, let's go.
Let's just go for a drive.
Oh. Woo! Start it up.
And welcome back to another week. I'm Gaston Rossato.
I'm Renzo Rossato.
And this is season 5, episode 2. And as we mentioned, we're looking at the 2020 BMW M8 Competition.
Exciting stuff, exciting stuff.
Thank you for watching, guys. Please hit subscribe and follow us on our social media. All links below.
This is personally the first time that I see the M8, let alone the M8 Competition, in person.
Not a lot of these cars on the road yet. We're very fortunate to have the opportunity today.
Yes.
A lot of buttons, a lot of gadgets, a lot of modes, a lot of just everything. I mean, the dash right now is showing me a G-force indicator. So
yeah.
I don't think we're going to scale off too far from that center today.
Yeah.
But we should get a good idea of what this car is really all about. It's like a weird feeling.
It's a big, heavy car, I'm gonna tell you, and it moves, and it sounds great.
My goodness, you feel it in your face. And you know, this is a real first impression here. So we're not too familiar with all the gadgets. I do have it right now in sport mode, just because.
Why not?
Not recommended for this public streets, but sport mode indeed. Maybe that makes the suspension a little more aggressive,
yeah. The
exhaust a little more aggressive. I am using the paddles to shift the gears, and even the steering wheel just feels so nice. It's leather wrapped. It's with the very traditional M-colored stitching on it, and
even the seatbelts have that stitching on it, which I think is a great touch.
Absolutely. It's a gorgeous car. The car has a lot of detail. You can see it everywhere. The door panels, the bucket, the M buckets. Yeah,
with the diamond stitching style that goes through the door and even to the back seats.
Alcantara ceiling.
Oh yeah, it is Alcantara. Very nice. So you do have it in the M mode. So I guess it's a standard M mode that BMW configures themselves, but what's cool about this car is that you can configure your M modes yourself. On the steering wheel, you have those 2 red buttons, M1, M2. Those will be the 2 different configurations. You can go ahead and make it your own, which is really cool.
Like a memory?
It's like a memory, exactly. So this car, I think you probably need to take a course to really know how to properly set up the car the way you want to, because you can even adjust the brakes.
Unbelievable.
You can put the brakes in comfort or in sport. So if obviously in sport, the small little tap will grab it on a lot stronger, so it's way more aggressive. But the brakes is just one thing. Suspension, the steering weight, everything.
Transfer of the axles, so all-wheel drive or
rear-wheel
partial or rear-wheel drive.
Right. So rear-wheel drive, I think, is only available when you're in track mode, and it means that you have everything off. So I think unless you're an experienced driver,
that's gotta be so fun.
Yeah.
How much horsepower was this car?
This car is 617 horsepower.
Unbelievable.
4.4 liter V8 twin turbocharged. It's actually the same engine that you find in the M5 competition as well.
The most powerful M car ever produced.
Yes. And we're sitting in traffic.
Yeah, we're sitting in this bumper to bumper.
The standard 8 Series is known as the M850i. That one comes with 520 horsepower. So you're talking about almost 100 horsepower less than this car right here.
You know, the M car and the standard production car, not just in the 8 Series, but in all throughout the entire lineup, I forgot what the figure was, but it's something like 80% of the car is different.
Right.
So that 20%, you know, are the door handles, the lock buttons, the window switches,
right.
Little things like that. But the internal components, as far as axles, transmission, engine, suspension, even the technology, is totally different than your average car. When they put the M badge on it, it's because it means something.
Right. There's a mode in the car called relaxation, and what it does is it does climate, lighting, and music all on its own.
Nice.
So you just press relaxation and you're gonna get more calming music, so when you're frustrated and stuck in this traffic, you can
rush hour, beep.
Yeah, exactly.
Rush hour mode on.
Well, that's another great feature of this car. It does have pretty much automated driving under 40 miles an hour, where you can keep your hands off the steering wheel and the brake and gas, and it'll stay in the traffic with you, for you. But it does have a camera up there, if you notice it, that keeps an eye on your eyes. So you have to be looking up at the road. You can't be sleeping like most Tesla owners do. Why is it every time we do a review, I want the car?
Your hands in mine.
I want to do the walk around, but I think we have to wait for these fans to turn off. It's a little loud.
Yeah, let's wait a little bit.
I think those turbos need to cool down, right?
Again, we're so lucky to have this car here today, a 2020 model, and it's so cool to see it here because I remember a couple years ago we had the 850 CSI.
Yes, that white one.
Very limited run car, you know, definitely considered a collector car today. I think it's only 255 cars ever made for the US market. Although it wasn't badged as the M8, it was the CSI, but it had hints throughout the car that it was an M series car. The engine cover, the wheels, a little side badge. Totally different cars, totally different generations.
Yeah, the experience of driving was so nice. You know, that the M8 comes with that standard adaptive M suspension and the differential as well. So you can really get that transition from that smooth driving to that sporty driving.
To that sporty driving. And we're looking here at the window sticker for this exact car, and it tells us here, you know, it is a Dravit Gray metallic with a Silverstone full leather interior. The base price on the car is $146,000, which is actually very competitively priced. This one, however, does have some options, including the Driver Assist Pro package, the M Drivers package, and it totals $158,645.
So comparing it to the regular M8, the base price for the M8 is $133,000. So we're talking about a $13,000 difference in price, and what that gets you is an extra 17 horsepower, all the carbon bits.
Like a standard carbon fiber roof.
Exactly. Beautiful carbon fiber.
Look at those wheels. Standard also 20-inch wheels on this car. And what I like about this car, the design, it's so BMW. It's very distinctive design. If you're not a big car enthusiast, I think you can look at this car and spot it out immediately.
Let's take a look inside, because the interior, honestly, it offers so much, and it's pretty cool. When you open up this door, the ambient lighting that we have in the car, right here on the door panel, which is right around the speaker and the door handle, it actually becomes red and starts to blink red, so that people who are coming on the road,
it's like a safety.
It's like a safety feature. It just blinks red so you can see.
But even the speakers inside light up. I was looking at that.
Yes, they do light up as well.
The door sill lights up, and again, more reminder that you got yourself a competition. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our Instagram pages. Links always down below. I'm Gaston Rossato.
And I'm Rossato. Until next week. Peace out.
Later.